Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill in this one, David Peterson. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lined up for the Braves. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. 2 out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, bases empty. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Dylan Dodd. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one misses. Ball 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Francisco Lindor.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Starling Marte up to hit. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Outside with a breaking ball. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
third,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Ball, that's
First
outside.
pitch misses. Marte off of first with 2 away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Ball 1, no strikes.
Not giving him a pitch to
Ball 1,
hit
no
there
strike.
isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. That clips the corner. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Alonso with a run-scoring double for the Mets. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Second inning
Leading
set to
off
go.
for the
Here's
Braves,
Marcell
the designated
Ozuna.
hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Peterson back to work. That one's
Count
upstairs,
1-0.
ball one. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel
That is
good as a
fifth
hitter right
catcher,
there.
Drake
These days, when you see a ball
Baldwin.
come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Digging in, Drake Baldwin.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And a strike on the outside edge. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit.
Couple of singles back to
96,
back. That's a
second
ball that a lot of
baseman,
times you'll see the
Ozzie
shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fought off foul. Next
Ball
pitch
back
is outside. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so
Batting
tough to
seventh,
fight
left
off. It's
fielder,
kind of like a
Alex
cutter.
Verdugo.
It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball one.
One out. Runners at first and second. In there at the knees. 1 and 2. That one missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ozuna at second. Baldwin on at first with 2 down. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
off for
Here's the
the Mets,
catcher for the Mets,
catcher,
Luis Torrens. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that is
1-0.
ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Batting 7th.
Tyrone Taylor
Center
digs in
fielder,
now.
Tyrone
Good defender.
Taylor.
He's been inconsistent offensively. Left field. Verdugo gets under it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
2 outs,
Ronnie
base is empty.
Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the third
Leading
inning.
off
Here's the
for the
shortstop
Braves,
at
shortstop,
the plate, Nick Allen. Allen, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with one gone. Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's outside. Ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets under it and pops it up. Mauricio has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Yeah, the batter now, Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ground ball. Acuna sends it to first, and that is the inning. One left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Back here in Queens, and the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. It's a bomb. A soaring shot to center. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Starling Marte. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the 1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Misses off the plate. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot, and it's a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Albies hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's
Now
part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Juan Soto now struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Riley fires to first. They get the out
Now
on
batting,
Soto.
the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swinging a foul out of play. That's to third. Riley to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is that. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the Braves,
And now
the
here
designated
is
hitter,
Marcell
Marcell
Ozuna. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. This one in the air, right field. Soto sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
Nope.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
Alex
left fielder,
Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to short, Lindor zips it to first, and Verdugo is set down. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Nimmo. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is Michael Harris the second. Peterson back to work. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Flied to right his first time.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here is Matt Olson. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Called strike right there. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now Austin Riley. Just missed.
Outside.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the
Ozuna.
pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Out to short. Lindor zips it across. Ozuna is out. That's the 3rd out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
ready to go for the
Mets,
last half of the inning.
third
And
baseman,
stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
Mauricio.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A little bit
Ball
low,
1.
and that's ball 1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Struck him out looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside
Now
corner
batting,
for that backwards K
shortstop,
right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way
Lindor.
coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard, base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez up and loosening in the pen. Stanek warming up as well. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Peterson done for the night, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Clay Holmes.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. This one popped up. Middle of the infield. Acuna makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Nope. Just missed. Baldwin over at second, one down. Right side, and it's off the bag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Go ahead run on base. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Nick Allen
shortstop,
now at the plate.
Allen
having a lot more success on the road this season. Holmes, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Spencer Schwellenbach.
now pitching.
And
for
we all know
Atlanta.
about his slider. It's just
Number
filthy, man. And
56.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off
Down the
for
number
the
2
Mets,
hitter, Starling
designated
Marte.
hitter,
He's 0 for
Starling
1.
Marte.
And the first pitch
That's
misses
inside.
for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Montero getting loose as well. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. This one popped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan
And now it's Juan Soto. Hit hard but foul off to the left. There's the strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Alonso in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. That one missed. And there's the strike. late with the swing there.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Citi
Leading
Field.
off
All
the
set for the
Braves,
start of
right
the inning.
fielder,
Here's
Ronald
Acuna now.
Acuna Jr.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Sit him down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Love how he
Now
let that
batting,
ball
first
travel,
baseman,
trusted
Matt
his
Olson.
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go-ahead run on base. Matt Olson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner, yes,
Acuna runs. And that one fouled off. And he takes a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Clay Holmes departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Daniel
Mets.
Nunez into the
Number
game.
72.
He has a great slider with tons of
Daniel
movement.
Nunez.
First and second, no outs. Austin Riley digs in now. 1 for 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch
Outside,
off
that's
the
a ball.
play. And now it's even 1-1. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Coming home. The relay. The tag. And he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Comes Ozuna up to the plate. There's a strike. Riley, the runner at second with one away. That's in there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Just missing there. And a count 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's down and in. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. Torrens swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 1 there.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat
Third
right there.
baseman,
Big
Ronnie
opportunity and just
Mauricio.
missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
There's your strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
0-1
Don't be
count.
surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, Riley fires across the diamond. 2 gone now. And next for the
Now
Mets,
batting,
Luis Angel
second baseman,
Acuna.
Luis
1 for 2.
Angel Acuna.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
For the
A
Mets.
swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Atlanta,
bump, Rafael Montero.
Number 48.
He's been so good against lefties.
Rafael Montero.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Nunez back to work. And there's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Zuber, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Stanek also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside.
Inside,
Going to count 1 and 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Tied at 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
High fly ball out to center field. Taylor makes the grab, one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One now. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Harris the second, now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
The second.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied at 4. Back here in Queens, and now the DH, Starling Marte. That's inside. Ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer up and throwing. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering upstairs. Swung on, popped up left side. Allen brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan
So up next,
Soto.
Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He circles the bases. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
One down. Here's Pete Alonso. And delivers outside.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Brandon Nimmo.
For the Mets,
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside. Next offering is down low. And there's the automatic. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, this guy wants to swing it, but he's
Now
showing some
batting,
good patience
catcher,
in this
Luis
one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. First pitch just misses. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tyler Zuber. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 53, Tyler Zuber.
Well, 1-run game. The batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
To the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Lindor throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you
Now
have to
batting,
deliver
the first
consistently.
baseman,
It doesn't
Matt
matter how many
Olson.
highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Zuber, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Braves down to their final strike. Not
One
close
ball,
with that
2
one,
strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Got it, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.